Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our Unit 6 European Economy Review. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to yap a lot. So focus and make sure you tune in. Get your pencil, your study guide. If you don't got a study guide, just get a paper and a pencil and get, whatever you don't know, write it down. Let's go ahead and start. First, we got traditional economy. Traditional economy is when we answer the basic economic question based on custom and beliefs. So that means it's like generation doing the same thing, passed on, tradition. So, for example, if my great grandfather was a fisherman, my grandparent will, or also grandfather, will also be a fisherman, which means my father will also be a fisherman and I will also be a fisherman. For example of a country, we got small village in like northern Russia. There's also a little village in Brazil, or a little bit like little villages in Africa, like for example, like Congo, and like small villages. But there's no really a traditional economy in nationwide. Command economy is when government makes all the decision. For example, we got former Soviet Union, and it's a word, command, by force. So that's when the government force you to make business. For example, government will say, "Well, Jalen, you're going to have a Coca-Cola, company, and you're going to operate how much ever that government tell you." But everything, all the decision is by government. Government will tell you what to do, and of course, associate the word command economy with communist. Those two, make sure you know them together. Market. Market, also known as free enterprise, free market, is when private business make all other economic decision. Meaning, private business, like you and I, will just do whatever we want. We can make how many business, whatever business we want. We can buy, sell, whatever we want. And we also talked about this. At first, we really said, that sounds like a good idea. But then we started asking more questions. Wait, so if everyone get to do whatever they want, who's going to regulate anything? That means nothing is gonna be safe. Like you're not gonna really regulate if whatever food that I'm making is safe. There's not gonna be an agency that look over that there's no illegal stuff going through in the food or illegal stuff that they're going to, sell over with the. But we really talked about free market, although it sounds good, it's not really safe. So that's why there's no such thing as pure market. Mixed economy, very important to know. Every single one of the country is mixed economy. We saw it in class. Even North Korea is not pure command. They're in mixed economy. They that little bit of citizen control, but they're still mixed. So mixed economy is when private business aren't in charge, but the government regulate them. It's like, here, Julian, you can have a pizza shop, but you need to understand that you cannot put whatever weird stuff that you've been putting on because that's not safe. You're making people crazy with that stuff. You cannot put it. You cannot put those. And of course, example, every single one of the country is mixed economy. Now let's move. It's important that most democratic country have mixed economy and most communist country, as I said, command economy. What are the three basic questions that every economy system must answer? The three basic question is what to produce, how to produce, to whom to produce it for. What, how, and to who. What, how, who is the three. Very important. I even highlighted three basic questions. You need to know that. Number eight, which economy system is also known as free enterprise? That is market economy. Number nine, what is bartering and what economy system use bartering to trade goods? Trading without using money. We showed the example in class, right? It was when I had a pencil and some of you guys had like erasers. and I needed to erase something on my pen, paper, and you guys needed to sign something. So as bartering, I gave you guys my pencil and I got the eraser so that I could erase. That's trading without using money, and traditional economy uses that. Which economy system do not allow individual choice? Command economy. Command economy is no individual choice. That's when government control everything. And I just want you guys to know, if some of the question is not on your paper, don't panic. If it's something that you already know, you don't need to write down. But if it's something that you don't know, make sure you write it down, rewind. It's a review at the end of the day. All right, number 10. Which economy system does not, we did that. So, number 11. Which European country, UK, Germany, and Russia, is closest to having pure market economy? It's United Kingdom, and we'll show that in the continuum down below. All right, so important to know, Russia is down in the middle. That's all you got to know, right? Russia is down in the middle, more of a command, not really of a pure market. They're down in the middle. Only thing you need to know after that is United Kingdom is the closest to pure market. That's all you have to know. Russia in the middle, United Kingdom all the way at the top. Then of course Germany is just in the middle. Makes sense. All right. Next, we quit all. We skip all that. I don't think you guys even have that in your paper. All right. Important trade barriers. We talked about this so much. To start with, tariff. Tariff is when we have tax on imported good. TA, tax. That's when there's tax on import. For example, it's like, oh, this headphone is from Italy, so we're going to put a tax on that so that people will try to buy cheaper domestic goods. It protects the domestic seller, domestic businesses. Quota is when we have limit on imported good. There's a quota on, for example, oh, this soccer ball, this football from Italy, we're going to put a quota on it. So we can only have 100,000 football coming from Italy. So they're going to put limit on imported good. Embargo is when we put ban. It's embargo. We're putting ban on trading. For example, United States does not like North Korea because they're a communist country. So they put embargo on North Korea. So it means we're not going to trade with North Korea. That's going to, destroy North Korea economy because they're not going to be able to trade freely with United States, meaning they're going to hurt. Now, next, we have four factor of economic growth. So to start with human capital, we have education, healthcare. That's when we train our workers. So of course, like I as a teacher, I'm training you guys the future. We have doctor that's able to make sure that they're able to heal and cure. We have factory worker or engineer that are able to make and build things to make the daily life easier. Capital good is things that you sell or produce. It's important that you know is man-made material. Capital good is anything that is man-made. Computer, factory, machines, trucks, the cars, all these things that are man-made is capital goods. Natural resource, I mean, let's be for real. We should know this by now. It's natural resources, resources from nature. Timber, oil, coal, like lumbers, all these stuff that are straight from nature. And we got entrepreneurship. That's someone who started a business. You guys were an entrepreneur when you guys went to J Biztown. I know you guys have fun, but you guys were basically entrepreneur, right? You guys were business. You guys started a business. You guys had to work as a business. We got big example, Walt Disney, creator of Disney. Next, what is the relationship between literacy rate and having high standard of living? We need to understand Literacy rate means ability to read and write. So if you don't know that, you might want to write that down. Literacy rate means ability to read and write. And having high standard of living. Guys, you need to understand high literacy rate equal to high standard of living. When people are able to read and write, it means that more people are going to want to get educated, more people are able to get trained for a job, more people are able to get high-end jobs as well. 23, how have investment in capital and human capital contributed to high GDP per capita? Investing in capital and human capital contributed to high GDP because they train the future and they make the daily lives easier. So if they're able to train the future, they're able to train their citizens, they're able to make the daily lives easier. They have more trained and skilled employee. They, for example, if they have more quality of teacher, like better teacher that are able to make, students needs, you guys are going to get more educated and you guys are going to be able to reach higher standard. That's what, we know that Duluth try to do at least is teach y'all in the highest standard. So now next, of course, pause if you need to. 25, define currency exchange. Currency exchange is when you exchange money with other country. We did this activity when we changed dollar to yen, yen to, pesos, but that's when you exchange money. When you go to different country, you got to exchange your money so that you can use the money in different country. Oh, I thought that was funny. Okay, never mind. All right, so 26. Why does international trade require a system for exchanging currencies? Not all currencies are worth the same amount. So currency exchange is very important. Exchange rate, right? So exchange rate. So exchange rate is like the rate, how much the dollar costs. So it's a value of the value of the currency. So, for example, is $1 worth how much? One. Because, like, for example, $1 is equal to like 1,251. So you need to understand how much $1 is worth in different countries. So now, next, European nation. What does the European Union do? So European Union is, of course, this we I said this is very important in every subject that you look at the word. It's European Union. They're trying to unite. They're trying to form a union. So what they do is they try to promote world peace, promote trade, allow free movement. Most importantly, trade without trade barrier. And of course, it's important to know the trade barrier. We're talking about tariff, embargo, and the last is quota. And of course, I cannot spell. Yes, tariff, embargo, and quota is very important. This is what I would say is the most important. And the currency of the EU is euro. They all use a euro. And which country is living in EU? That is not important really. I think on your paper, that is it. So guys, that is it. I'm telling you this right now, guys. Watch this video twice. I know it's long. I know I yapped a lot. I'm sorry, but look, there's one more unit to go after this, and that unit is very short. We're almost there. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. I really, really hope you have a great day and you guys are going to ace this test. Watch this again. Go ahead. Watch this again. Watch this again. Oh yeah, also likes and thumbs up. I think someone told me to do this. All right, bye.